YouTube, I have another declutter video. This time we are doing blushes, bronzers, and highlighters. So these are my, oh, what? This is a blush. Alright, whatever. Anyways, so we got highlighters, blushes, except for that's a bronzer. Wow, this is a mess. Okay, whatever. Anywho, we have highlighters, blushes, and bronzers, mostly. Anyways, I have too many. My goal, as always, is to, oh, that's dirty, get it to fit in this box, this drawer that goes in, it's just how I store my makeup. I have like a little 6-drawered tower. So the goal is to get this pared down enough that it will fit in here and this drawer will actually close, because that is where I have the issue. So without further ado, I'm just going to get started in on, let's do highlighters first, because probably going to be the most difficult. So this one is a Becca highlighter, and it is in the shade Opal. Oh, do not mind my messy packaging. It is just, I'm not super anal about that. So it's a very goldeny, and it's a little bit on the dark side for me, but I can make it work, and I love the formula. And honestly, I paid so much money for it. I've always been like a drugstore makeup kind of person, so spending this much money on makeup, it's pretty new to me, to be honest. So I think I'm going to hold on to that, even though it is on the dark side for me, because, I mean, I can make it work, and it looks pretty on the eyes, too, so I'm going to hold on to that one. I guess I'll keep pile over here, over there. Okay, so this is the Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in Peach Glow. I just got this, and I am in love. It's a lot, you know how some highlighters are not necessarily chunky, but they have like almost like visible particles of glitter? These don't, and I like that. I don't really like the ones with visible particles of glitter, just because they make me feel like I'm in middle school. It feels like a middle school kind of highlighter. So this one doesn't have that, and it feels more natural, I guess, and I love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep that one too. This Pixie by Aspen Ovard, it's called the Glowy Powder Santorini Sunset, and it is gorgeous. It really blew my mind how pretty it is. And it's super pigmented. Oh, I love it so much. Yeah, like I said, it's super pigmented, so a little goes a long way, and I love it. Especially, it's cheaper than some of these other, I mean, Pixie's not like a cheap brand. It's not like Elf or Wet n Wild, obviously, but it's cheaper than than my Becca highlighter, so I was really impressed with this. I'm going to go ahead and keep that. This Hourglass one, I think I got in like a subscription box or something. I've had it for a while, I feel like. It's their ambient lighting powder in dim light, and I just never really use it because I'm not sure how you're supposed to use it. I think it's not a highlighter, even though I had it in my highlighting drawer. I think I don't know. But I've had it for a long time, and I've never really cared enough to figure out how to use it. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. Breaks my heart a little bit. But I'm going to go ahead and see if my little sister wants it or something. I don't know. This is the Physicians Formula Shimmer Strip in Riviera Strip / Sand Bronzer. First off, I don't like shimmery bronzers. Second off, I've already hit hard pan, and I feel like I've hardly even used this. It is a gorgeous color. It's a little bit dark on me, but if I just stay towards these top two, it's better. But why would I keep something when I can only use, you know, a third of it? That doesn't make any sense to me. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that, and I don't even think my sister could wear it, because she's actually paler than me. So, yeah. I was disappointed in this, especially because everybody raved about it. I don't know how, but I managed to hit hard pan, and now it's a pain in the ass to use. I feel like I have to scrape it off every time I want to use it. And I'm just sick of messing with it, honestly. So, goodbye. This is the Physicians Formula Powder Palette Mineral Glow Pearls in Translucent Pearl. This way, I think this is actually the first highlighter I ever got. And I really liked it until I tried better highlighters. There's not much of a glowy factor to it. It's really just like a lighter powder, which might have been what it was supposed to be, but it was not what I was looking for. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that too. Also, my daughter had some fun with it. You can kind of see that. So, yeah. Not that it didn't really affect it. I mean, it still works, but whatever. Anyway, it is really cute packaging. Even though it doesn't, you can't like stack them. I like the little pearl on top. I think that's cute. Alright, so this is from Benefit. It's the Liquid Pearl for Face Girl Meets Pearl. I think that's actually the name. I don't think it has a shade name. I don't use cream highlighters, and usually by the time I think to use them, I have already set my face, and then I'm just kind of shit out of luck. So, yeah, it's really pretty. And I feel like it might be, I don't know. You know what, I'm going to go ahead and hold on to that and try and like set it out front and see if I can remember to use it. Because if I like it, I want to keep it. But I don't know. I got it probably, when has it expired? 12 months? It's getting close to that time. Yeah, I'll hold on to it for a little while just to see if I like it. This is another Benefit product, the Oola Lift. It's like an under eye brightener. And to be honest, I didn't really see enough of a difference when I used this to keep using it. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. Just honestly was not a fan. Under eye illuminator, I guess. I don't really have an issue with like dark circles or anything. I do a little bit, but concealer normally works for me, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. This is the Benefit What's Up. Some sales lady talked me into this. This is another cream highlighter, but I think it's too dark for what I want. I prefer really light highlights. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. Also, it's a cream highlighter, so I like never use it, so whatever. This I got in a subscription box. I think the Target box, actually. It is the Well People Bio Brightener Cream in Universal Glow. And again, it's a cream highlighter. Never friggin' use them. It is really pretty. And I think I'm actually going to hold on to it because I've used it a couple times. Dogs. I've used it a couple times on my eyelids, and I like that. You give you kind of like that wet look. So, Mommy? Hi, baby. Oh, well, my daughter's home. And I made a mess all over her floor. So, that's exciting. So, my last highlighty thing is this NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator. It's gorgeous. It's like a peachy, it's like rose gold. It's exactly rose gold, actually. And it is beautiful, but I never use it. And I can't keep it around. I gotta get rid of it. So that one's going. See you later. So on to blushes. This is a Physicians Formula blush. Was not impressed. They're just like, I don't know. It doesn't last very long. It's not that pigmented. It's just meh. So also packaging. It's just ridiculous. Super thick and annoying. And they come with those stupid little brushes. Oh, well, this one's not in here, but nobody ever uses them. Why do you need this extra compartment? You don't. Just, oh. Anyways, that one's going. Oh, I already freed up a lot of room by getting rid of 2 of my Physician Formula things. All right, so this is the Benefit Dandelion blush, and I use this all the time. It's absolutely gorgeous, especially because I'm so fair. It really just, it gives a nice tint of color to my cheeks without looking like I'm going crazy. in the 80s. So I'm going to keep that. Plus, they're so cute. These little ones are adorable. There's that. This is Benefit Havana. And first off, these smell so good. Oh my god. This is more of a cool tone kind of blush, and I don't think I really have much in the way of cool tone blushes. So I'm going to go ahead and hold on to that. It is really pretty too. I like the way this formula just looks on my skin. I think pretty much everything I've tried from Benefit powders have been really nice. So I'm going to keep that too. And then we have my Wet n Wild collection. This is Mellow Wine. And Mellow Wine is absolutely gorgeous. But I don't know. I feel like, see, now I'm getting confused because one of these, well, this Rosé Champagne is stunning. I'm keeping that. Like, I've busted the packaging. I've used this to death. I love it. I'm keeping that. But one of these looks great and one of these doesn't, and I keep forgetting which one is which. One of them is, like I said, Mellow Wine. Oh my god, they're so different too. How can I not? And one of them is Apricot in the middle. I think it's Mellow Wine. That's a little bit too dark for me. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep them and test them out. And whichever one looks better, I'm going to keep. So only one of these is going to be staying in my collection, but I'm going to put them both over in the keep pile for now. And this is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Ombre Blush in the shade... What shade is this? Oh, the Princess Daiquiris. This is beautiful, and I'm running out of room to swatch stuff. It's right on my finger, that makes sense. Especially because I am so fair. And it's got like a shimmer to it. It's almost a highlight. If you are on the darker side, this might be a beautiful highlight. But I just, especially on those really quick, I have 5 minutes to be out the door kind of days, this works as a blush and a highlight, and it just makes your cheeks look really glowy and beautiful, and I'm going to go ahead and keep that. This e.l.f. blush I was really disappointed in. It is in the shade Candid Coral, and it's kind of shimmery, but also kind of patchy. It's almost orange on me, and it wasn't a cute look, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. Move some of this over. This is the Bahama Mama. Oh, that's a bronzer. All right. This is the Milani Powder Blush in Romantic Rose, and I really like this. This also is on a cooler side, especially compared to the other ones that I have, and you're not even going to be able to see that. But I do really like it. It is more pigmented than I normally like my blushes, but I like the formula enough that I'm going to go ahead and hold on to it because I can make it work. That brings us to bronzers. Oh boy. I have just started dipping my toes in the whole bronzer world because everything I put on my face makes me either look orange or like I have mud smeared on me. So, speaking of, this Pixie by Petra in the shade, oh, what is this? Oh, just Shape and Shadow Natural Contour Powder is way too dark for me. It is silky. It is smooth. It is a wonderful powder, but it is just way too dark. Like, I cannot, even with this lightest hand, I cannot get this to work for me. So, we're going to go ahead and pass that one along. I guess it's technically a contour powder, but either way, it just does not work for me. So, this is a sample of Bahama Mama by The Balm, and kind of the same deal. It's lighter, but also, like, how are you supposed to get your contour brush in there? What the heck is this? What the heck? I mean, your bronzer blush. Your bronzer brush. Blech. Like, I could see a contour brush going in there, but not a bronzer brush. I'm just, like, I held on to it. I wanted to try it out. It's not really working for me. I don't like these little samples of powders like this, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. An example of a sample done right is this Ciate London. I'd rather have like a shallow, wider pan like this. This is in the shade Bamboo Bronzer. I actually haven't had a chance to test this out, so, but I don't know if you can see. It already looks a lot lighter than the Pixie one, which is on my middle finger. Like, look how much lighter it is. So, swatch it. I have swatched it and I was really excited about it, but I just haven't had a chance to play around with it, so I'm going to go ahead and hold on to that. Oh boy, the Butter Bronzer. I love this stuff, but it looks really orange on me. This is the light bronzer, and honestly, it's so heavily scented that sometimes it gets to me. It really is beautiful. I mean, it's a gorgeous powder, but yeah, it's so strongly scented. I think I'm just going to get rid of it. I think I'm pretty much done with Physicians Formula. I'm just not a fan, first off, of their packaging. Everything is too bulky, and I struggle to find shades that work for me. I didn't like any of their mascaras or eyeliners. I didn't like their eyeshadows. I'm just not impressed, and I'm sick of wasting my money, I guess. So, yeah, that's exciting. Anyways, this is the Hoola bronzer from Benefit. I really need to get the light Hoola because I was so excited to see they came out with that. This, though, actually works for me. It is on the dark side. Now looking at it, maybe I should keep the Butter Bronzer. It's a lot lighter than this. You know what? I'm going to keep the Butter Bronzer. I'm try and make it work because everybody loves it. And it really is a super silky, beautiful bronzer. I'm going to figure it out. I am going to figure it out. And I'm going to keep my Hoola bronzer because I like the shade, even though I have to go light-handed. I really need to get the Hoola light because that one is gorgeous. And I want it so bad, but I haven't been able to bring myself to buy it. Maybe once this one runs out, I will. And lastly, this is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. I think it's a milk chocolate. Yes, the light medium bronzer. And oh my god, it smells so good. I can eat it. Obviously, everybody knows these smell good. And it's more cool toned, I'd say, than the Physicians Formula. You know what? I am going to get rid of the Physicians Formula and keep the Too Faced. And bam, that's it. No more second guessing. So this is my keep pile, and this is my get rid of pile. And I feel like I did pretty good. Here, let me count it up real quick. 15 keeps and 11 get rid ofs. I mean, that's really good. Okay, so let me put all of these. Oh yeah, and in my keeps, one of these is going to be disappearing anyway. So I'm really keeping 14 and getting rid of 12, which is honestly really good. I'm pretty proud of that. Let me see if I can just fit everything in here. You know what? That's close enough. I'm going to call it a success. Because even though I don't think it's going to quite fit, I'm just going to put that one or a couple of these other ones that I use all the time on the actual top of the drawer where I keep my everyday makeup. And it'll all fit. So I would call this a success. I am really pleased with what I got done. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I love making these. I will see you in my next video. Have a wonderful day. Bye, guys. Mwah.